Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2038 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I originally transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business, lots of different businesses, 27 plus different industries offline before I came online in 2017. Following my divorce, came online. I was gonna travel around for a year, and now that I'm looking back and my vision's tanked, I wish I would have taken that year off and traveled around, but it is what it is. We deal with and live with the consequences of the choices we make. We don't always have all the information when we make them, and we don't know what's going to happen in the future, so we just do the best we can with what we've got right now. Today's idiom for Supersize Your Business, I share 2 pieces of content every day. First is an idiom with my Supersize Your Business group of entrepreneurs and business owners, and today's was air dirty laundry, and this is laundry from a puzzle. I wanted to attach it to a string, but I didn't get that creative this morning. And I like that idiom because it reminds us to share what's necessary, but not share everything, because everybody doesn't want to know everything. Everybody certainly doesn't need to know everything. We're busy with our own lives, but there are situations when you should fess up, step up, take care of your mistakes, be honest about transgressions or mistakes, right? Think politicians and infidelity, right? If they get discovered after the fact, they're hosed. But those that come forward and say, oh yeah, I cheated on my wife, we're getting divorced, they seem to come out smelling like a rose. Often. More often than when they hide it and are sneaky and mischievous. Because guess what? Politicians have the reputation for not being trustworthy in the first place. So if they lie about their most important relationship and are unfaithful, how faithful do you think they're going to be to the voters? It's not a big leap, right? So air dirty laundry, talked about it, where it came from. Napoleon actually said it when he came out of exile in 1815, and then by 1867 it was a pretty popular, it comes from a French proverb that talks about deal with your secrets and situations at home, not out in public. And so it's become a very popular saying and idiom, and we, I talked about different ways that we would want to use it to build and grow and supersize our business, and then ways that it just doesn't matter because it's none of our business or anyone else's business as well. Our topic for the annual challenge, day 235 already at the Get Your Goals annual challenge, focusing on communication goals this month, is communication goals and how they interact with the other areas of the life framework. In the life framework, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence are the 9 areas that I have set goals on. Communication and confidence I just added in 2021. They were kind of incorporated in the other areas, but they weren't called out specifically as foundational skills and goals that I personally want to improve to positively impact all the other areas and aspects of my life. And they do. I drew this in 2021 when I added this for one of my coaching clients, and we were discussing it. I was talking to them about the life framework and how they are connected and interact. And it really is this spider web type interaction between all the different areas and aspects of our life framework. For the longest time, I thought I could separate my physical well-being, my emotional well-being, and my spiritual well-being because they didn't have anything to do with my business and my financial well-being. And lo and behold, 2010, I hit a brick wall literally and had a sudden cardiac arrest and was taught a huge lesson about the importance of taking care of my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and all the other different areas and aspects of my life. So today, our assignment, we do an action item every day for the annual challenge, and sometimes it's a little thing, sometimes it's a bigger thing, but I always try to keep it really, really simple so that we can do it every day. I've been involved in challenges where they'd have a 3-hour video, and then you'd have to spend 3 or 4 hours literally doing the assignment for that day. To me, that's not a challenge, that's a course, and that's a commitment that you need to make, and almost nobody can get through those challenges because they don't have 7 extra hours a day that they can devote to the particular thing that they're doing. And so I like to keep it simple and keep it doable every single day so that nobody gets left behind or loses track of what they have to do. So I create little grids like this, like today it's communication skills, and then each of the different areas and aspects of your life. And I create those in my notebook so that I can easily, as I go about my day, think of things, and as they come up, I can write them in my journal, write them in my notebook for this year's challenge. And I recommend, beginning of the challenge every year, that everybody has their own notebook and does that too. Because it's easy, and I like to have, sometimes I have little smaller notebooks, and of course I don't, oh yeah, I do have one here. I like to have smaller ones that I can stick in my purse or my briefcase, right? This is a gratitude journal that I use, and things that I appreciate, and every day I can just have this, and I can carry it around with me. So if I need to take notes or remember something that that comes to me as I'm about my day, I don't lose track of that. Why? Usually used to carry around a tablet of Post-it notes to do that too, because our brains are going 100 miles an hour, at least some of them, and we don't want to forget some things, because who knows when we're going to have that brilliant aha or epiphany that could change everything for us. It can happen anytime. Anything's possible. So that's it. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. We've got new windows being installed in the house today, so and I don't know if it's a great day for that. It's super hot. I woke up this morning, and as I was making my coffee, my morning coffee, I realized that it's so hot out that every single window in the house is fogged up and has moisture on it. And then I opened the door and I'm like, whoa, the heat just hit me in the face, which is fine. We like to have some days like that too, because they make up for the days when it's like 30 or 40 below wind chills. So, all right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have a terrific day.